when we think of voodoo, voodoo is a way of life. It is a way of life that is wrapped in a culture. It is a way of life with a spiritual core that goes back to the divine itself at the very beginning of human time. It is a way of life that everybody else have a fragment of and use to organize their theologies around the world, while at the same time denying the parent people that gave them the very foundation for their theology. I'm talking about everything from Buddhism to Islam, from Christianity to Judaism. All of them are nothing more than representatives of fragments from the periphery, innovations on fragments from the periphery of the African spiritual system, which we call voodoo. The Egyptian system can be called a voodoo system. It's the same system. The Haitians call the elements of the divine that they recognize loas. The Egyptians call those elements of the divine netches. They're talking about the same thing. The netches, or the netcheru of Egypt, is the same loas of Haiti and the same orisha of Nigeria. They're all talking about the manifestation of aspect of the divine power and essence in all other living things. And there's three major orishas that everybody in the West know about. They know about Shango, they know about Oya, they know about Ogun. Mm-hmm. And so they'll say, oh, Ogun is the god of war, the god of iron. And Oya is the goddess of wind. And Shango is the god of lightning and thunder. But those are anthropomorphic symbols with metaphoric labels. If you look at the essence of what they were to symbolize in the human spirit and in nature itself, Shango in the human spirit symbolizes the courage within a human being that recognizes the need for higher spiritual growth. And once that is realized, that you have the courage, which they looked at a king as being the most courageous in society. So the courage to change yourself spiritually requires great courage. And so Shango is to symbolize the courage within any human being to change themselves to a higher spiritual self. But to do that, once you realize the need for change, you got to do something. You've got to marry change in process. Oya, the female symbol, which represents the wind, which is a symbol of metaphoric change, then marries Shango. So now the need for change has married the process of change. Mm-hmm. But the need for change now married the process of change. The process, the cycle is not complete. So now change, the woman, must take a second husband, which the West call polyandry. But there wasn't no woman actually doing this. This is a metaphor. The second husband becomes Ogun. Ogun, the god of iron, the god of war, represents transformation. Well, transformation follows change. Mm-hmm. You understand? So when you're talking about the story of Shango and the story of Oya and Ogun, you're talking about the courage to realize the need for change. You're talking about change in the transformation that comes as a result of the change. Mm-hmm. And so that's voodoo.